Hey guys, welcome to the Max Invest YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing some of the more bearish aspects surrounding Chainlink. Now, this channel mainly focuses on the most bullish aspects of Chainlink and the most bullish news surrounding Chainlink. However, I do want to take some time to discuss some of the more bearish things about Chainlink, as we haven't really touched on them too much in this channel. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and remember, nothing in this video is financial advice and you should always do your own research. Now, I also do want to say before we get into this video, I still am very bullish on Chainlink over the long term, and overall I do believe a lot of these more bearish aspects are completely blown out of proportion. The first thing that I see in the comment section of this channel sometimes is that Chainlink only has 45% of supply circulating. As a direct result, this means Chainlink's supply can be diluted significantly over the coming years, as only half the Chainlink is currently circulating. However, in my opinion, I still don't believe this is that bearish for Chainlink. This is because this only makes Chainlink's fully diluted market cap a $25 billion market cap, and overall I do believe Chainlink is going to go well beyond a $25 billion market cap. 45% of coins circulating is actually a lot more than some other cryptocurrencies like Avalanche, which only has around 10% circulating, and overall this aspect of Chainlink definitely isn't that bearish in my eyes. However, I do see it pop up in the comment section quite a lot. Now, the second biggest thing that I see pop up in the comment section is wallet centralization. So we're going to go over exactly where all of the Chainlink is held, in what wallets it's held in, and how centralized it actually is. Now, the first thing I do want to say is Chainlink wallet centralization has a lot of false narratives around it. Many people believe that 80% of Chainlink's supply is held by the team and whales. However, this is false. Essentially, 35% of Chainlink's supply is held by node operators in a node operator smart contract. 40% of Chainlink's supply is currently circulating, and 15% of Chainlink's supply is held in exchanges. Now, this leaves 25% of Chainlink's supply to be held by Chainlink Labs and the team. So, 25% of Link tokens are held by the Chainlink team. This does not make Chainlink centralized, as Chainlink is still decentralized. It's very much controlled by a pool of node operators and 350,000 wallet addresses. However, it is important to note that 25% of Chainlink held by the team is too high right now. And the reason this is too high is because it allows the team to have quite a big influence over Chainlink's price. And this big influence over the price has been seen in the past couple of months. Currently, a lot of Chainlink developers and the Chainlink team are selling their Link, and they have sold $40 million worth of Link in the month of August. Now, $40 million is actually a pretty large amount considering the amount of Link tokens that are circulating, and this has had downward pressure on the price. This has meant we haven't been able to see those insane short-term gains like cryptocurrencies like Solana and Luna have been able to see in the short term. However, it's important to understand why Chainlink Labs holds so many tokens and why they are selling any of those tokens before we can actually make a judgment of it. Now, in my opinion, they do hold a little bit too much Link tokens, and they are selling it a little bit too much, and it is annoying. However, this isn't all bad. Essentially, Chainlink Labs, the company behind Chainlink, is partnering with 1.5 companies on average every single day. Chainlink Labs are doing a ton of different things in the cryptocurrency space. They're bringing in some of the biggest legal firms, some of the biggest data firms in the entire world. Chainlink Labs are in talks with Swift, which is one of the biggest companies in the world, and they're doing so much for the cryptocurrency space right now. Of course, to actually do this, they do need to fund this. Money doesn't just grow on trees, and the Chainlink Labs team have a lot they want to do, and they do need to fund all of this. Essentially, they do need to sell Link tokens in order to fund all of their ventures. So they have been doing all of this selling pressure in order to actually reinvest back into Chainlink Labs, fund a lot of what they're trying to do, and bring a lot of new companies into the cryptocurrency space. So the only way they can actually do this is by selling. Also, another thing to note is that Chainlink Labs started off with 30% of the link supply. Now they only have 25% of the link supply. In another couple of years, they'll probably only have around 15% of the link supply. So, every time Chainlink is actually being sold by the team, they do hold less and less link. This means if they're selling their link tokens now, they are holding less and less, and they will in the future have less of an impact over the price. However, I do still believe the team holds too many tokens, and if you look at Vitalik Buterin and the Ethereum Foundation, they hold way less than 1% of Ethereum's supply. So overall, I do hope that a lot more link tokens end up getting sold from the team, getting into the hands of the users, and then this should mean there's a little bit less wallet centralization and a bit less of an impact over the price. Of course, you should remember Chainlink is still a completely decentralized cryptocurrency, as it is controlled largely by the node operators, who account for roughly 35% of the supply, and there are 350,000 wallet addresses that hold Chainlink. Now, the last bad bit of news that you may hear about Chainlink, which I believe is almost all completely FUD and none of it has that much weight, is that Chainlink could be classified as a security. Essentially, XRP is in a lawsuit over whether or not it's a security, and if XRP gets classified as a security, it will be delisted from a whole bunch of centralized exchanges. Now, Zeus Capital, who has spread a lot of FUD about Chainlink because they are shorting the cryptocurrency, have actually said they do believe it will be classified as a security. However, I wouldn't worry about this whatsoever. Chainlink will not be classified as a security, and this is more or less FUD. So just remember that if you ever hear this getting thrown around, Chainlink being a security, Chainlink getting into a lawsuit, it's not going to happen. Anyway, this brings me to the conclusion of the video. Now, my final verdict on Chainlink is that I'm really not concerned about any of these problems over the long term. Chainlink is still sufficiently decentralized, and even though the team does hold a little bit too many tokens, and they are having a bit of selling pressure on the cryptocurrency, this will make it more fundamentally sound over the long term. Chainlink Labs do need a lot of money to fund all that they're doing for the cryptocurrency space, and I do believe, just because of Chainlink's importance, that it will appreciate over the long term a lot better than a lot of other cryptocurrencies. Sure, this month we may not see those short-term gains like some other cryptos have, however, I do believe in the next 2 or 3 years, Chainlink will outperform the vast majority of cryptocurrencies. Also, you should remember that a lot of these crypto concerns about Chainlink are FUD. A lot of people do like to throw around misinformation about Chainlink, and they do like to say Chainlink will become a security. Chainlink is completely centralized and the team holds 80% of the supply. However, all of these are wrong and they are false information about Chainlink. Right now, Chainlink only has 25% of the supply in the team's hands. This will reduce over time, and it's being used to help fund Chainlink Labs. So overall, I am super bullish on Chainlink over the long term, and these are just some of the more bearish aspects of Chainlink and some of the concerns I've been seeing thrown around. So I hope this video helped, and I hope it debunked any FUD that there was, and thanks for watching the video.